Hello everyone, my name is Light and welcome to Hopelessly Bedrock. In today's episode, we are going to build up the copper farm that I showcased in my latest add-on video. Now if you haven't seen that, I'll go ahead, we'll put a card on the screen right about now. And in case you're wondering, the add-on was for zombie reinforcements. This is a mechanic that Minecraft Java has that Minecraft Bedrock has never had. Until I created the add-on, of course. So if it's something you're interested in, please feel free to check out the links that I've put in the description. They'll take you to that add-on, plus some others that I've created, including shulker farming if that's something you're really interested in. Now today's task, folks, is rather large. This is going to be the biggest, baddest copper farm that you've ever seen on Bedrock, which is why we're starting here today in a zombie spawner. So as you can see, I've done some of the initial prep. However, that being said, I have a bunch more digging to do. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do that, and I'll bring you guys back so we can go to the next step. See you in a bit. Yeehaw! Alright folks, so I've been digging away, but I found something, and I had to bring you guys back to show you this. I've been looking for one of these for a while, and I can't believe I finally found one. This is incredible. So as I got into this area here, we came across this open space right here, where we have some water going down. So I decided, you know what the heck, we got Respiration 3 on the helmet, let's go explore it. So as I was going down, came into here, notice we had this one wide coming down into this area, which also led into this water area right here. So I came up here, I got on this ledge, and I was having a look over here, and I was thinking, oh man, that looks pretty good. Then I turned around. Look at this, guys. This is a copper vein. I have been looking for one of these. And look at the way it streaks along with the granite. Oh, this is beautiful. This is absolutely a copper vein. And look, it just keeps going and going. Oh, this is incredible, guys. Incredible. I am so happy. I found an iron vein in another series that I have on the go, but I was really hoping to find one of these in this series, and here it is. I need copper for a future upcoming project, so this is going to provide all of the copper that we need. Absolutely incredible, folks. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get myself back up there, and again, I'll see you guys when the digging's done. Yes! Things are going well, but I thought, I'd bring everybody back in for a quick update to let y'all know where I'm at. So far, this is the spawner room, minus the water. It is completely done. We repurposed a lot of the mossy cobblestone and added in some mossy stone brick walls to create our divider wall here in the middle. This wall will help us, try to ensure an even split of the zombies. So, some go this way and some go down on the other side. The room is exactly the same on both sides, so I only need to show you this one. Now for the water, we actually have it right here. Behind this wall is a massive water room. So I figured, we use that to our advantage. And the moment we take out these two panes of glass, water will pour in, giving us what we need to push the zombies down into this hole. Now, once they come down here, they'll get into this one wide channel and keep getting pushed across. And as well, there's going to be some cobwebs right here, so it slows them down. Now, the more zombies that get into this chamber, the faster that pushing will be, but the cobwebs will slow them down just enough so that the snowmen, which will be positioned right here, will be able to pummel them with snowballs and start the reinforcement chain. Now, once they get through this area, they'll fall down into here, being pushed by water, and that'll lead them into the next area. All right, so that's actually next on my list. I'm going to go ahead, I'll get that done, maybe a bit more, and I'll bring you guys back for another update in a bit. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. Yeehaw! All right, folks, the initial digging is done, so let's hop in and go for a ride. So you've already seen the spawner room. This is already done. This area down here as well, you've already seen, but as a reminder, there's going to be some snowmen in this space right here, and they're going to help to start the reinforcement chain. All right. However, what you haven't seen is this spot. All right, now once we get down into here, there is going to be a massive chorus of snowmen on each side, and they're going to be pounding the zombies, bringing out those reinforcements. After they get through there, they're going to come down into this chamber here. This is where they're going to get switched into a drowned. We'll have a viewing area right here in case you want to come in, check it out, and it'll also let me know how the farm is doing. All right. And then finally, they fall down here into a trident killer. Perfect. Now that's not the only thing we have. There's going to be 2 killers, as you can see, so 2 kill systems. If we go down here, this is where the storage is going to be. There's actually going to be 2 separate storage systems, one for each trident killer. All right. Now as well, if we go up here, you can see we have 2 access points, and these actually go up to the sides. And these will give us access to various points of the farm, just so we can check it out. So right here, we have an access point to the drown chamber. If we keep going up these stairs, This hallway here is actually the access point to the snowmen. They're right underneath the floor. So we'll be switching that out for some trapdoors. And then if we keep going this way, this gives us access to the first area with the snowmen. So we can see how the zombies are doing. And over there will be the AFK area. All right, folks. So now that you've seen that, I'm going to go ahead. I'll do a little more digging, get some bits and bobs, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeehaw! All right, folks, I've gathered up the bits and bobs. Let's get to building. So we're going to start down here. We need some trapdoors right here. These are going to block the baby zombies. On this side, we're going to add in some lighting. So I'm going to dig in by 3 blocks in 3 locations. In the holes, we're going to put some soul soil. And then we're going to light it using a flint and steel. Oh yeah. Love this blue fire. It's beautiful. Next, we're going to get some glass panes. Fill that in. Perfect. Okay, now we'll go down into here. All right, so in this middle area, we're going to put glass panes in both of these areas on both sides. And in the middle here, we're going to put some more soul soil. This is going to provide some lighting for this room. And because we're doing that, we no longer need these torches. All right, so again, grab our trusty flint and steel. Light her up. Beautiful. Love that. And some more glass panes to finish it off. All right, now up in this area, we're going to switch over to our handy dandy trapdoors. So we'll put some here. Some more here. Some more here. A few more here. And finally, we flip them up. And with all that done, what we have looks like this. This is the containment unit for all the snowmen. All right, and for the last step in here, we're going to take out a row of stone here. Then we're going to take out one more. And again, we're going to throw in some soul soil, put in a row of blue fire. So this way, if any zombies happen to make it up into this area, which could happen, it's rare, but it could happen, they'll have the soul fire to fall into and burn up. And then some trapdoors on top of this stone, hopefully to prevent any zombies from getting up in there. All right, well that's it for here, folks, for now. Now in this spot, first we need some signs, so 2 here. And 2 here. Next is fence gates. We're going to need them all along this wall. This is going to allow the zombies to pass through as long as we open them, and they're also going to serve to hold the water that's going to be on top of them. It's also what the signs are for. Okay, so next we need a water source. So we'll just dig it in right here. We're going to do the 3 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Water here. Water here, water source. Now this part's tricky. Because I have the clear water enabled via RTX, it's tough placing it sometimes. But we're going to need a bucket on top of every fence gate. All right, so another one there. Another one there. Okay, with the water done, now we can go back, put in our cobwebs. So we're going to need 5 in this area right here. 1 in front of each snowman, essentially. And same thing in this area, we'll need 1 in front of each snowman. Well, actually 2. So this row, and then another row right beside it. And finally, we need them here in the water. Because this is our drowned conversion area, these cobwebs are what's going to slow them down as they go through and have their heads in the water, allowing them to convert into a drowned. And again, not the easiest things to place because of the clear water. All right, with all those in, the last step in here is the floor. So we need to take out all this stone here. It's going to be a hole right here. Fill that in. And in here, we're going to use some walls. The reason we use walls is it'll actually naturally push the mobs up when they're on top of them to keep their heads in the water. All right, now we're here in the side entrance. So we're going to do the same thing that we did in the first zombie area. We're just going to put some lighting in here on the side. Holes are cut. Soil, flint and steel. First, we'll get rid of that. Beautiful. Glass panes. And then finally, a row of glass panes right along this stone. And that completes the viewing area. Next up on our list, this is the hallway where we get access to the big groups of snowmen. So first we need to take out 3 rows of stone and then fill it all in with trapdoors. This will create a double trapdoor system, allowing us to drop the snowman in as we create them. And that's it, folks. That is all the first bits and details out of the way. There are still a few things to do. You know, we got to put in some coverings here. I'm going to have to do some stuff over here up in the AFK area. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll get all that done. And yeah, when all that's complete, I'll bring you guys back in and we can finally give this thing a test. Yeehaw! All right, welcome back everyone. Everything is in place, including the storage, and we are ready to kick this bad boy off. All that stands between us and a ton of copper is this torch. So let's get rid of it and give her a go. Yeehaw! As we can see, we got a zombie already, so he'll flow down there. He'll get slowed up by these cobwebs, and any moment now, he should start getting pelted. There we go. Snowmen are on the job. So we're good here. Let's get to the next area and see what's going on. All right. So here's our zombie making his way through. Check the other side. We don't have anything yet. We must have got just the one that time. Up in here, this is the AFK spot. Don't worry about the floor being clear. It's just the glass texture in RTX. Now, if I stand here, this is where I need to be for the spawner. Right now it's on. I go back a couple, and the spawner will turn off. Just like that. So we'll come forward again, reactivate it. Alright, now the next step is to wait for our zombies to filter through into the large area. As you can see, we got a few more. We even got one on that side now. So now they will start filtering through. Any moment, we should see some heads poking out of those two exit holes right there. There we go. Here comes a couple guys. Look at all the snowballs. This is my favorite part. Absolute favorite part. Oh, look, we got a couple coming on the other side now. That's perfect. Alright, so now we need to wait for these chambers to fill up so our guys can go into the next spot. Perfect. So we're just about full on the left, and we have our first contestant heading into the next area. So let's go down, check it out. Alright, so here's our first set of guys filtering through to become drowned. Now, it will take them a moment to get through here because of the cobwebs, but the more the zombies build up, the faster this pushing will get. There's our familiar shaking, indicating that they are converting to a drowned, and any moment now, we should have a couple. Voila! Just like that. And as you can see, we have some other guys in here already shaking, so they'll convert in just a moment as well. Alright, now our first couple guys are just about through into the Trident Killer. So let's go down, we'll check that out. Here they come. These are our first couple, folks. Let's turn on the Trident Killer. Yeehaw! Perfect, we're operational, guys. Now let's go down here into the storage area. Let's see, make sure this is working. This one is copper, so we didn't get any of that yet. However, as we can see, some rotten flesh is definitely coming in. So we'll go down here. That's the junk system. We'll turn that on, make sure that's working. And now the next step for us is to let this bad boy run for about an hour or so, and let's see how much copper we get. Yeehaw! Now, before I cut away, I want to go back up here just so I can show you guys something. Look at this, guys. So this will be constant for the next hour. When we hit an hour, I'm going to turn off the spawner so we get no new zombies, and then that way we'll let the rest of the guys filter through. When that's done, I'll bring you guys back. We can have a look. Yeah. Welcome back, folks. The hour is done. Let's see what we got. Yeehaw. So these first couple rows of chests are for copper. So there's 2 stacks there, another 5 there. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now the next couple chests, we won't bother checking those because that next row is for copper as well. However, if we look in here, this is the rotten flesh. Half a chest there, full chest there. Oh yeah. And then again, these next couple are also rotten flesh, so we don't need to check those. And if we look in the gear, you know, tons of Nautilus shells, some shovels, things like that. Same over here. Absolutely incredible, guys. So based on what we just saw, we're looking at about 7 times the copper that we would get from a normal drowned conversion farm. Oh yeah! But on that note, that is all I have time for today. Once again, my name is Let, and thanks for stopping by.